Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Broku, and this is another Black Clover chapter review of the manga Black Clover chapter 264, titled Stirrings of the Strongest. So I'm going to go through this, do my review, summary, and analysis, and that's pretty much it for my chapter reviews. Now, before we get into it, I do want to say that I do have a fitness channel called the Hall of Gains, where I talk about diet, fitness, nutrition, exercise, all of that good stuff, so please subscribe to that. That'll be linked below in the description. But with that being said, let's get into this chapter review of chapter 264, Stirrings of the Strongest. So again, chapter picks up directly where it left off, with Noct and Asta confronting the captains at the captain's meeting, and Noct continues by detailing what his plan in fact is against the Spade Kingdom. He says, with my magic, we'll be able to infiltrate the castle unnoticed. Then we'll storm the Dark Triad and take them out separately. Then he reveals basically what we kind of already knew. Dante has gravity and body magic, Vonica has curse warding and blood magic, and then there is Xenon, who has spatial and bone magic. Now, of course, Xenon's spatial magic does look different. It might be like a different variation of spatial magic, like how there is spatial magic and then there's offensive spatial magic. His might be something different. So I think that's what it's going to be, because it looks quite different from other spatial magics. But Noct does reveal that he can't take too many people with him, so he's going to have to basically choose the greatest individuals to have the greatest chance of winning. So Jack interrupts and he's like, well, of course you're going to take all the captains then, right? And then Yuno butts in, saying that he needs to go. He's begging him. And, Jack's calling him an idiot, or Fugoyan's like, yeah, we understand, but we need you to stay here, protect the kingdom. And then this is where we get Noct confronting Yuno about his true identity. So Noct knows that there was a resistance in the Spade Kingdom, that one of their members went to the village of Hajj. And basically, he knows that something is up with Yuno, so he asks, who exactly are you? And Yuno says, I'm told that I'm a prince of the Spade Kingdom. Everybody is shocked. Noct smiles. Asta's just incredibly shocked. Nozel kind of is like, yeah, that makes sense. I see. He's a royal. That would explain his magic. He then also backs up William, saying that ever since the elf incident, William has been just trying way harder lately to basically redeem himself, to be a true magic knight. And he also remembered that after he had lost to Xenon, after lost to Xenon, that William got back up and fought Xenon once again. He was fighting Xenon while saving the rest of the Golden Dawn. That's something I need to talk about at the end of the chapter review, because I have so many people that are like gunning me down and stuff like that, so I'm going to defend myself because it doesn't really change anything what I said. But so even in this fight, Xenon says that if he had just concentrated the fight, he probably would have beaten this 55% level of Xenon. And so William's like, I'm not going to abandon them. The members of the Golden Dawn are my pride and my dream. So basically shows that William is becoming better. He is already redeeming himself. He basically could have defeated Xenon at the cost of having all the Golden Dawn wiped out. But he saved the Golden Dawn so that he will get kidnapped, although, then again, it's one of those scenarios where now it's probably even worse, because he is needed to open the Tree of Qliphoth, although we don't necessarily know if he knows about that. We know that Yami knows about it, now the other captains do, but he might not have known that that is the consequences for being captured. Now, Yuno makes a claim, and this has gotten a lot of Golden Dawn stands to really go off, but it is just a great moment, and I hate that people are trying to fight over the accuracy of the statement. This is Yuno stating, we, the Golden Dawn, are the Clover Kingdom's strongest brigade. We're going, in order to prove that, I will be the one to save Captain Vengeance. Yuno is hysterical. Jack is like, what the hell was going on with this magic? And Belle looks pissed too. She's like, I'm storing up mana over here so we can take down that bony jerk. And then Noct says, alright, I don't hate people like you. And then Asta recognizes Yuno. Even if you're a Spade Kingdom prince or the Golden Dawn vice captain, you're still you, huh, Yuno? So then it's revealed that they're going to be leaving in 2 days to go and attack the Spade. So yeah, not really much training that's going to be able to happen here. But this will be, I guess, interesting to see how Tabata does this. And then Fugoyan recognizes that they haven't heard from their Heart Kingdom allies in a while. They haven't been able to reach communications. And this is where the chapter leaves off on a very interesting note. It's Noelle waking up, and it's Patry and the third eye standing above her. Looks like they might have saved her. Now, note, look at all their faces. They have all of their elven markings back, even though they lost them in the end of the Elf arc because the forbidden magic was cancelled. So this could be an error, or it could just be that they've gotten it back through maybe dabbling in forbidden magic. Who knows? Remember, it's been a while for them. It's been about 11 months since the Elf arc. They could have gotten themselves into things where they need to use forbidden magic to maybe save their reforged elven tribe or something like that. But yeah, this is something that me and a lot of people have predicted for a while, that the elves, so Patry and the Third Eye, they would be reintroduced into the series. It just makes the most sense. They had character arcs that were built up, and now because of the Tree of Qliphoth being the opposite of the Apostles of Sephiroth, they need to be in the story narratively and dynamically. So it's going to be crazy here, because it looks like Noelle has woken up, and there's nobody else around her. Although, when I look at this image of Noelle sitting down, it almost looks like cotton magic, although it's a bit different. Yeah, so maybe Charmy's alive. Maybe she's just the last of the Black Bulls, or the Clover Squad to wake up, because says, you're finally awake. So maybe she's just the last one to wake up. Who knows? But it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Patry and the Third Eye. I'm really excited to see Raya and his copy magic. I'm glad to see Beto back, and then Patry as well. His Demon Light magic should be a huge addition, and maybe he will be a part of Nox's squad to infiltrate the Spade Kingdom. And it's great because he has a huge reason to be there, because William is like a brother to him. And then when it comes to Raya, he could maybe be in that squad too because of his copy magic. If he still has his elven level of mana, well, he would have multiple magic types at once. He does have dark magic. Whether or not he is able to copy the arcane properties, maybe that'll be revealed. If so, then he would be a great member of that squad as well. So yeah, great ending. I can't wait to see more. I was really excited to see these guys again, and I can't wait to maybe learn what they've been through in the meantime, and learn what they know of. Are they going to bring more devil lore into the series? Because Elves seemingly should know about that. But yeah, that's kind of it for the chapter. I thought it was pretty good. Again, more building up and building up. I'd probably give it, I guess, an 8.5 out of 10. It's not great. I think, like I've said many times before, it's weird to rate chapters, singular chapters. It's better to rate arcs. For example, you could have a bunch of 8.5 chapters in a arc, but the arc could be rated well above that because the chapters are different with the context of previous and future chapters to make it overall better. So yeah, just because it's an 8.5 chapter doesn't mean it's not going to be a 10 out of 10 arc, because not every chapter can be 10 out of 10. But with that being said, it's time to get back to the Xenon and William thing. Now, I have to remember that in the past, I used to say that William wasn't that strong because he got clapped by a base Xenon. And, well, we have to remember here, I was going off of only what we knew. We saw William lose to Xenon, and Xenon was in his base form at the time of the fight just being ended. So it was the logical assumption to say that William lost to base Xenon, which made, I guess, as strong or close, or maybe even a bit stronger than William. But then we have this now, William fighting a 55% Xenon while saving everybody else. Now, god damn it, guys. There's people that are just now wanking the shit out of William. People saying that William is above Yami. Above Yami. Now, the reason for this is that people are saying that Yami got captured by Xenon way easier than William got captured by Xenon. Holy crap, boys. Yeah. We failed to mention that Yami had just gotten through with the fight of his life, was weakened and off guard, and not only that, did not have his mana zone activated anymore when he was captured by Xenon. Yeah, that's just incredibly horrible logic to assume that William is stronger than Yami. Now, what this does is it puts William at a higher level of power than we previously thought before, because it showed him fighting Xenon. Now, again, this actually almost does show that, I guess in a way I was right at the time, because William fought Xenon twice. When Xenon had defeated William, he was in his base form, so it's likely that Xenon was in his base form when he first defeated William. So this is like, I guess, a second win for William, and even in this, we get this one panel of, you know, Xenon fighting, or William fighting Xenon, and what does it show? It really doesn't show William doing anything to Xenon. It shows him trying to block the bone magic, and the bones just completely penetrating the World Tree magic. It doesn't really show him fighting Xenon at really any capacity, except maybe, I guess, some sort of speed levels. So, yeah, this doesn't show anything. I guess you can just take the assumption that Xenon says, oh, because you're choosing to save them and not fight me, you will lose. Then, okay, maybe William beats 55% Xenon, but 55% Xenon is nothing to what Yami fought. Yami fought 60 to 80% Dante, and then Dante with multiple amps from his body magic. He even could have killed Dante, but it's just his regeneration that let him come back into it. So, yeah, you can't say that William defeats Yami. It just makes no logical sense, because all this means is that at best he can defeat a 55% Xenon, whereas Yami could have defeated a 80% Dante that was amped multiple times. In fact, he did basically kill him. It's just his body magic was pretty hacked based. We don't know if Xenon has any sort of regeneration to that level, and if we have to assume that per percentage Xenon is equal, then Yami would defeat Xenon at a higher percentage than William could. So that is, I guess, me defending myself. This doesn't really change anything. William still, yeah, is he stronger than we thought because he can defeat 55% Xenon? Yeah, he is. This doesn't change how strong he was in previous arcs, though. He still is never shown to be really that strong. But yeah, he's, you know, dark 55% Xenon level if he is just in a one-on-one fight without having to save people. So, William, I was wrong, I guess, but he is stronger than we thought, a lot of people thought. But again, you can't call us an idiot or call me an idiot because there was nothing to show that William was strong. We were just going off of what was shown. This is just basically going back and, in a way, retconning what had happened. So, yes, William is stronger than previously thought, but he is not still nearly as strong as Yami. And saying that Xenon was able to capture Yami, that is a terrible argument. It just doesn't even need debunking. But that's it for this chapter review. Let me know your thoughts down below. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you guys all have an amazing day. Plus...